Spring Fling, yes, has narrowed its field, but it is top-heavy with Chattanooga talent, especially on the softball diamond. The first of a few local state titles on the line today featured a very familiar matchup. For more on that, sports reporter Ben Bobick has it covered.
It's a game we've seen twice back in Chattanooga, and if you frequent the Spring Fling here in Murfreesboro, you've probably seen it too. Baylor softball versus GPS for the 11th year in a row with a state title hanging in the balance. Chattanooga well represented in the stands, loud and proud. Sydney Burzon, the freshman for the Lady Red Raiders, isn't shy one bit on the big stage. Oh, and you thought we were just talking about her pitching. This 2 RBI single up the middle puts Baylor ahead 2-1 in the middle innings. They have that familiar taste in their mouths, and they never let it go. 7th inning, 2 outs, runner on second. Last chance for the Bruisers. A fly ball to center. Michaela Packer is winning track state titles on Wednesday and catching the winning out on Thursday. The Lady Red Raiders win their 5th state softball title in a row. That's now 8 of the last 9 coming home to Baylor, and they can attribute it all to one word.
Family. This girl, we had 17, largest roster we've ever carried, and every single girl was in it for the team. We had no eyes. We have a lot of kids that have the opportunity to play beyond Baylor. Great ball players, but from 1 to 17, they're a family. They were together.
There is no doubt it's a great day to be a Red Raider. The Baylor baseball team winning their 2nd straight state title early Thursday afternoon, and the softball team making it a 5-peat. I think that's what you call it. And we're not done yet here in Murfreesboro. We still have 2 more state title games with local ties coming at you on Friday. Reporting in Murfreesboro, Ben Bobick, Channel 3 Eyewitness Sports.
You're right, Ben. More title games tomorrow, which we will get to. But first, the now. We aren't done with today's title games. Chattanooga Christian School in a state title game with Kings Academy. Kings came out firing. There's an RBI double. CCS gave up 13 first inning runs. That is not typical. A sign of life, though, from CCS in the second. Lauren Kay, dead center. Goodbye, my friends. A 2-run shot, but that would not be enough. CCS loses 17-2. They are not done. They play now a winner-take-all with Kings Academy tomorrow, 12:30 Eastern in Murfreesboro. More softball. Single-A action now. Whitwell was fighting out of the losers bracket. They beat Unaca 7-1, but lost to Cascade in their nightcap 2-0. So that means Cascade responsible for eliminating both Whitwell and Sal Creek today. In Double-A, Sequatchie County was oh so close to getting out of the losers bracket. They beat Jay Southside 7-1, but lost to Creekwood 3-0 in Game 2. So the Tribe exits the state tournament in the semifinals. The Baylor softball team has been doing the back-to-back thing for about half a decade. The Baylor baseball team has now joined the party. The Red Raiders did it again. Baylor worked over Christian Brothers again today. Colin Ahern threw a gem, 10 Ks. There's one of his in 6 innings. On offense, they did their damage in the 5th. Cooper Kinney, a lead-off single. They're up 1-0. It's about to get better. Same inning, bases loaded. Ahern helping his own cause. The pitcher down and hard to right. 1 scores to make it 2-0 Baylor. Next up, Taylor Shahan. It's your insurance. An RBI single up the middle. 2 would score on that one. 4-2 your final. So yes, back-to-back state championships for the Baylor baseball Red Raiders.
I think the first one, we were just riding a train. The kids started playing well, and we just got on it and took it, and we weren't even really ready to be here yet. This year was a much more calculated, planned out process, bringing the new boarders that we brought in. You had to teach them your culture, and so it was much more job-oriented for us as coaches than last year.
More state baseball. Sequatchie and Bradley Central entered the day knee-deep in the thick of it. Sequatchie eyeing its first ever state title game berth. Bradley a win away from their first since '94. First, we visit Bradley playing Riverdale in the semis. Bradley down 2-0, but about to wake up. Ryan Giovango gets the bunt down. The throw is way off. Safe, then a run scores, so it's 2-1. They cut the lead. Ryan moves to third, and the classic sac fly is going to bring them home. So they were tied at 2. Bradley adds 2 more in the 6th. The Bears win it 4-3. They play for their first state title game tomorrow. Since 1994, they get Farragut around 6 p.m. Eastern. Now to Sequatchie. They had to beat Forest twice today to get to the title game. They won game 1, 6-1, losing game 2, 4-2. Sequatchie exits in the semis after playing a remarkable 5 games in 3 days. Not done with the state title chatter. Macaulay Soccer wins its 3rd state championship. They beat MBA 2-0. Big Blue wins in 2017, 1999, and 2019. Is that what year it is, Greg? It's 2019 this year? It's been a blur the past couple.